let us know. Make sure you can hear Kevin. Make sure you can see my screen and you can hear me. Let us know in the chat box so that we can get this show on the road and we can start this. So we've got some really cool things that we want to share with you today, mostly related to how to turn your product launch into a $20,000 per month consistent residual income. So that's what we're going to be talking to you guys about. But before we do, like I said, I want to say welcome, and I want you guys to go in the chat box. Make sure you can hear me. So far, I'm not seeing any comments in the chat box, and people are still joining in. So we need to make sure that you guys can hear us and that there's no problems.
Excellent.
Are you seeing any comments there, Kevin?
Yeah. John said good. Todd said good. It's in the questions. They're coming up.
Okay, yeah. For me, nothing's showing. That's probably why. So, cool. No worries.
Excellent.
As long as people can hear me, as long as people can see my screen, we're just gonna wait for a few minutes. Let us know where you are from, guys. Let us know where you're from. Let us know where you're calling. I'm here in Toronto. It is 12 p.m. Eastern. It is super gray outside and raining. And Kevin's on the other side of the world in sunny Mallorca, Spain, just chilling on an island, enjoying his life over there. That's much nicer than living in the concrete jungle that I live in. But at the end of the day, we do what we got to do, right? So is everybody? Yeah, everybody's coming in. Where are people calling from, Kevin?
Excellent. We got someone, Teresa, here from beautiful Northern Carolina. Where
Nice.
else is everyone from, guys? Just let us know. Austin, Texas. Excellent. Charles, Kenya. Excellent. Welcome to the webinar.
Welcome.
Michigan.
We'll just wait a couple more minutes here, guys. Just a few more minutes to make sure that everybody rolls in at the right time, because 12 p.m. Eastern start time. It's when people have their lunch usually. So we'll just give them a couple more minutes to get to their computer, and we'll start this right at 12:05 on the dot to make sure that we go through this and you guys get a whole lot of value out of this webinar. I'm really excited. Kevin showed me a preview of this presentation, and I actually can't wait for you guys to see this. I can't wait for you guys to go through this process, because you're really going to learn a whole lot of stuff throughout this webinar. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's get this party started. You know what? Forget everybody who's late. I'm not going to wait any longer. Let's just get started. Does that sound good, Kevin?
Excellent. Yeah, just a question there, guys. Will there be a recording available? Yes, the webinar is being recorded, but at 5% of the time we notice just technical difficulties and it might not play without sound. So if you can definitely stick around for the entire webinar just to make sure you see it and you're here, I recommend that.
Great. So everybody can still see my screen. Everybody can see my presentation. You see my face and Kevin's face, and how to turn your product launch into 20K per month consistent residual income, presented by myself, Mikhail Dia, and Kevin Fahy. So I'm just going to start this and let's get going. I want to talk to you guys about what we're going to cover throughout this actual presentation. So the first thing we're going to cover is the overview of launching a product in order to build a super list. Now, Kevin's going to talk in detail about what we mean by a super list. But it's very important to keep this idea of a super list in mind, and a super list meaning a list of buyers. So the buyers list after you launch your product. We also are going to talk about how to create back-end offers out of absolute thin air so that you have high-ticket products that you can sell people and make a lot more money from your product launch. Plus, so much more. Okay, we're going to cover a lot. But before we do, I want to go back a little bit. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I met Kevin and how this whole product launching business came into my life. So back in 2012, internet marketing looked a lot like that picture on the left for me. It was really confusing. I really didn't know how to put all this together. I had started in this business in 2008, learning about SEO and PPC and all that stuff, and I just had no success for 4 years. And for 4 years, after 4 years of failing, I felt like that little guy on the right. I was just so angry at this whole make money online space where people kept promising me riches and kept saying that I could make thousands of dollars overnight or push button, and everything I had tried had failed. And it wasn't until I met Kevin actually in 2012 that things completely changed for me. Things drastically improved in my business. Investing in Kevin as a mentor and investing in Kevin's coaching, I started to realize how all these pieces of the puzzle kind of fit together. I started to realize how something like launching products, or how something along the lines of creating products and building out proper funnels can really make you a lot of money. And I worked with Kevin and I did my first product launch, and sure enough, the results were absolutely outstanding. In 7 days, I made $6,662 by following everything that Kevin showed me. I had a $1,419 day, and everything just changed in my business because of what Kevin's about to teach you, what Kevin's about to walk you guys through. So make sure you pay attention, make sure you take down some notes, because this right here is going to change the way you look at building an online business. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it on to Kevin now. So welcome, Kevin. I'm going to pass on the presentation to you so that people can share. You can share your screen with everybody else, and I will make you a presenter right. Boom. Right there. So now you guys should all see Kevin's computer.
Okay, guys.
Just make sure you share your screen, Kevin, because right now we don't see your screen. So you have to press that share screen button there.
Okay, guys. Just do a quick sound test for me first, and make sure you can see the screen. You got a picture of me on it now.
Yeah, all good.
Good, excellent, guys. Okay, I want to thank everyone for showing up tonight. We have a good crowd on board. Thank you all for your time. I do plan to cover a lot of training, something that you can take with you. So definitely stick around. I'm going to talk about why you need to launch a product. I've been in this industry over 7 years full time and maybe 8 years altogether, but I've been involved around websites and marketing well over 10 years. And I've seen a lot of things happening. Back in 2011, I was a solo ad provider. I used to build massive email lists. I used to invest in a lot of traffic. I ended up with actually a list of 261,000 subscribers. And I thought I was going to be making, $261,000 per month with this massive email list. But I've learned a lot since then. People always say that, yeah, the money is in the list, but I've realized that all lists are not exactly equal. For example, I built my list and I continued to build my list, but my earnings were not increasing at the same size as my list, and I knew there was something wrong. But I continued with it anyway. What I realized then is I was more in a marketing event in London. This was actually in 2012. It was around April or May 2012. I was at an event there, and it was all about launching products and how to make them a success. Now, I was in the crowd, but I was probably one of the higher earners in the crowd at the time. I was doing okay, but I wasn't doing as good as the people on stage, or as good as the people sitting in the front row. So this kind of got me, but I got talking to people, and they were just saying, you need to launch a product. You have the resources there to make it a success on your own, and you can make connections very, very easily. So I ended up returning from the marketing event in London, and I studied, I took action, I made a few connections, and it was basically, I think within 7 or 8 weeks, I think 6 weeks actually, I was able to launch a product. I created a very, very simple plugin. And the plugin was called, some people on this webinar are recognizing they might recall this, it was called WP Banner Buster. And after launching this, I couldn't believe it, because I was always used to, let's say, 1% and 2% conversions every time I was promoting an affiliate offer, because I had this massive list, but they weren't buyers, they were just leads. And when I came along and I launched this product, I noticed that some of the top JV partners were getting 30% sales conversions. Now, we were used to, 30% opt-in conversions for an email list. We were getting 30% sales conversions and 25% sales. So this is probably when I realized I really need to change my marketing methods. I need to change how I build my list. I need to start launching products. Another one of the reasons was I was probably stuck in the $5,000 to $10,000 a month income for about 2 years, just consistently building my list because I thought it was the right thing to do. And I was stuck in that income. And as soon as I launched this product, you can see it was a 7-day launch. And in 7 days, I think we did around 13,500 sales. But in total, the product after I think 2 months, it had done 17,000 in sales. It's been taken off this network at the moment, with $17,359.69 in sales. Massive conversions. I ended up getting 1,223 customers into my list. And what I noticed from these customers is they went along and continued to buy more and more products. So regardless of, okay, I made 17,000 out of 1,000 customers straight away. But I can definitely say out of them 1,000 customers, they've definitely handed back $5,000, $10,000 in sales from, let's say, other products and affiliate products. So pretty much, guys, I from that stage, I found it. I said, okay, I am going to launch a product, every 3 months, and now I'm consistently launching a product every 3 months, sometimes every month. So we did another software launch pretty about 6 months later, and this was another list building plugin, and we ended up doing $36,283 in sales from basically, it was this one plugin, and there was no real upsells or downsells, single license, developer license, or multi-site license, and it did really, really well. From there, we've continued launching more products. There was Download PLR Products was actually a membership site, so it's recurrent income. That's already done $32,000 in sales. We got another membership site called Elite Group Revolution, which has done $30,331 in sales. And we just started a new membership site about 5 or 6 months ago, and that's already done $11,267 in sales. Without actually promoting that as a front-end offer, that is just doing really well. So them 3 would actually be recurring income, guys, so that helps. And I just have another one in here which is called Solo Ad Escape. Now this was a PDF report I wrote about how I escaped, let's say, the solo ad business and turned my business into a product launch, and it was a 20-page PDF report that took me no more than 3 or 4 days to write. And within a week, and I done over 1,100 sales. Yeah, around 1,000 sales in the first week. And ever since, that product is selling every single day. There's more customers coming in, buying that product, and obviously buying the membership sites. So it's worked out pretty good in that sense. You can see 3 products here, $85,485. It's a lot of money, guys. It's had a massive impact, let's say, on my life. In the last 18 months, we have, from different products from our past and our new launches, basically we've made $228,719. And noting, guys, this is just from launching our own products. This is not from selling any services. This is not from doing any affiliate promotions whatsoever. This is just product launching. So it's a massive industry. There is a lot of money to be made in it. What I want to do tonight is kind of just go through what Michaela said we're going to cover in training, like the 7 week process of everything I do to consistently, let's say, knock out these products, make a lot of money from them, make a lot of money in the back end, and grow my buyers list. We have the process pretty much down to a T, and we're just going to cover these things now. Number 1 would be week 1 in the coaching. If you guys have access to Launch Ninja, you know there's a 7-week process to launching, and I just want to go over these again. So when you're choosing a profitable niche, that you've got to see yourself in that niche for a time period, not say I want to move into this niche this week and another niche the next week. Pick something that you can wrap yourself around and build a business around that. Now, the only thing you need to ask yourself if you're not at that stage is what interests you the most when it comes to marketing online. Do you find yourself buying list building products, video marketing products, PLR products, SEO products, WordPress, graphics, etc.? It doesn't really matter. Every one of these niches are extremely profitable, but you have to pick something that you have, just some sort of interest in. I started off with list building and PLR, and then I actually moved into product creation products. We did a little bit in software as well, but I always stuck at something for 6 months and build a list in that, build a product in that, be able to make sales in that. Then you got to ask yourself, when you pick that niche, can you scale that product or that launch or that idea to a 6-figure business? Now, in almost every single niche it is possible. I've actually, from all the clients I've worked with, one of our goals and one of the most important parts of a complete sales funnel to me would be have something of high ticket in the back end, or something that you can sell to the mass, or something that's recurring. So all these things would be the elements of a 6-figure business. Again, you can tie that into almost any niche. So if you've got your product, if you know what niche you're going to be involved in, if you know what your funnel is going to look like, my piece of advice for week 1 is give the product a name. There's no need to spend days or weeks thinking about it. Find a domain name for it, purchase the domain name, just take action. So you can say week 1 or day 1. It doesn't take long, guys. I know when I'm going to build a business and I know what the product is going to be called, and I purchased the domain. So week 2, you would move on and you would say, okay, I need to plan out the product creation process step by step. Exact same process I do every time I want to launch a product or consult with a client in any way. We go over basically, what does this product contain? If I come up with a product idea, I would say I would list at least 6 points of, you understand why you're creating the product, and then you say, how will this product help people? So you'd have 6 titles of 6, or let's call them 6 chapters of the book. We're going to cover A, B, C, D, and F. And from there you can say, okay, well, if it's a PDF, it's going to have 6 chapters. If I've got a video course, or if I want to make a video course the upsell, I can turn each one of these chapters into a video. And again, just give them all titles. This is basically the product outline, guys. It only takes me usually 20 minutes, half an hour. I've got a product outline prepared. The next part is outsourcing. Now, in general, I have outsourced almost every part of my business in the last 7 years. I don't do any copywriting whatsoever. I don't do any graphics. I don't have a clue how to do programming, but we're still able to develop softwares, plugins. We're still able to create products that sell a lot. And I think the trick to that is outsourcing. What you can't do yourself, or what you're not the best in the world at, pay someone to do it. For the, graphics is very, very cheap. Copywriting is very, very cheap. And there's obviously just a massive return on investment. So it's always made sense for me to outsource things. I would just give you 2 examples that you don't have to. Let's say if you're going to create a PDF report on a topic that you have knowledge about, you can outsource it, but 2, you can just write, I'm going to write 5 pages every single day. In a week, you've got a report ready. How do I create the videos? Again, you can outsource it. Or if you've got 6 videos that you need to create, you've already written the report. It's very, very easy to turn these PDF into a video as well. Just do a screen share, just make PowerPoint presentation with the PDF report. So the likes of this, guys, very, very simple. Setting up your membership sites, everything like that is very simple, easily outsourced. Doing copywriting, I always outsource it for pretty cheap. And graphics, again, outsource. Anything else, it can be done. Fiverr is a very useful place as well. We use it a lot. Okay, so what I decide, okay, I've got this product. What do I need to get done? So I write down all the things that need to get done. Am I going to do it, or am I going to outsource it? If I need to outsource it, I will put a name or a link to the person I need to contact. So it's in place. The next is, what does my funnel look like? What price is it? Is it going to be, we'll just use the PDF report for example. We're going to have a PDF report for $9.95. We're going to have a video upsell for $27. So I know my PDF report, I know how much the video upsell is, I know the 6 titles, so I've all that in place. So the next step is create all the required pages for the product. Now, some people tend to, you can use it one way or the other. You can continue finishing off the product, but I tend to, as soon as I have a product idea ready and I'm about to begin the outsourcing part of it, I would just set up an early bird page, a sales page preview once that's ready, a JV page where you can attract affiliates, and a contact page. Again, these guys can be outsourced on the Warrior Forum or absolutely anywhere for $100, $200. Okay, we are going to go into week 3. You have your week 1, you have your product idea. Week 2, you've created your product. Week 3, you need to start building up hype for your product launch. And the steps here is, you should always have an early bird page for your product launches. I highly recommend this, guys. If I launch a new product, I would create a squeeze page which could say, a number of things. Join the early bird list and get a 20% discount. Enter your name and email and get a free report, and you could give them, a smaller free report, something that relates to what you're selling. The main reason for this is, of course, as soon as you launch your product, you have a lot of people who are eager to buy the report straight away. So even with my own list, I would mail my own list to the early bird page, a week before the launch, asking them to sign up. And then when I go launch a product, you've got hundreds of people just ready to buy and take action. If you don't have your subscribers, or even if you do have your subscribers, you can run Facebook ads to an early bird sign up page. And you would only see the big launches do it, unfortunately. But the reason they're doing it is because they end up being massive launches. Right, regarding Facebook, the 2 important things for advertising and saving a lot of money on Facebook ads is retargeting. How do you attract affiliates? How do you get affiliates to continue promoting your product? How do you remind them about your product without having to message them every single day? What I do in this case is, for everyone who visits my JV page, and inside the training we cover how to get people to your JV page, but every time they leave, obviously not all are going to enter their name and email, so they're not going to join your list. What we do is we put a Facebook retargeting pixel on the page. So while your launch is running, or a week before the launch or 2 weeks before the launch, you start running ads and basically reminding all your JV partners about your launch. Now, I've done this every single time for our launches, and our budget is usually $5 to $10 per day. If you're running your ads for 10 days, that's it. It's $50 to $100. And from that, we're getting at maybe 100, 200 clicks to our JV page. From that, the JVs are coming on board and making hundreds of sales. So in reality, every single time we are turning $50 into $1,000, multiple thousands of dollars, just by using this method. And it's the exact same with your early bird page and your sales page. People who landed on your early bird page, they mightn't have opted in. They obviously didn't buy the product if it wasn't live. If they signed up, they mightn't check their email. So the thing is, you put another Facebook ad in front of them. Anyone who visits your sales page, when they go back to Facebook, they see your ad. Would you like a discount? Would you like to see our offer again? Last time we're closing. We always improve our ads. Basically, in launch week, we would change them every 2 or 3 days, just more hype, reminding people. From this, guys, it is guaranteed to increase our sales. I've noticed it before. We had a successful launch, and day 1, 2, and 3, it was all JV traffic. We made a lot of money from all our affiliates, and I think it died off a little bit then, but we kept sales consistently going with a really aggressive Facebook campaign. So this works, guys, over and over again. If you're not using Facebook in your business, you need to start using it. It's where the traffic is, it's where affiliates are, it's how you can actually attract anyone in any single niche. Week 4, guys. Okay, week 4, you have your early bird page set up, you've got your retarget pixels in place, everything is coming together. You have to now look at, okay, I want to get JVs on board. I want to get as many JV partners as I possibly can to make this launch as big as possible. And if you notice, if the JV community it's not difficult to break the ice, because everyone out there is everyone is sociable, everyone is networking with each other, everyone is helping each other out. So it's so easy to make friends and make connections on Facebook. We've seen it all the time that if you join a VIP group, or if you join one of the affiliate marketing groups that are free, you'll see hundreds of members. You can add them as a friend, you can talk to them, you can comment on their posts. And it's really that simple. And from there, people will notice you. So yeah, start growing your connections on Facebook, especially within the internet marketing scene, or whatever niche you are in. The next thing you need to ask yourself, okay, you have a JV page, but am I providing my affiliates with all the tools they need to promote your product? Email swipes are an absolute must, guys. Definitely a must. If I go to promote a product and I don't see email swipes, one, I've got to spend 15 or 20 minutes writing an email myself. Now, I would never use an email swipe copy, but I would always tweak it a little bit. Email swipes are important, and I know a lot of affiliates will just copy and paste it, so if that's what they want, you provide it. Banner ads, even Facebook ads now. The last year I've been including Facebook, a big Facebook advertising poster on my JV page, so basically people can come along and run ads to promote my product. If you didn't create the ad, they're probably not going to go along and create a banner for your product themselves. So the next thing, you have your JV tools, you have the affiliate link on the JV page, but does your JV page look great? Your JV page needs to be as good as your sales page. So there's one way to explain that. When your sales page sells to customers, obvious. Your JV page sells to the JVs. That is the first thing. That's the first impression. When you ask a JV partner and affiliate, would you like to promote my product? You're going to send them to the JV page. If your JV page looks bad, they're not going to ask you for a sales page review. They're probably not going to promote it. If your JV page looks amazing, they're more likely to sign up to your email list, they're more likely to apply for the affiliate link, they're more likely to promote your product, they're more likely to reply and say, whoa, that looks good. Can I have more information? So a JV page is important, guys. And next, have I announced my launch to the relevant forums and Facebook groups? Again, it's just all free advertising. Regardless of what niche you're in, really, there is a lot of Facebook groups out there, and there's a lot of forums. If you're in the internet marketing niche, there is just hundreds of forums. There's hundreds of Facebook groups that you can join for free and promote your launch. And it's going to get your attention. What I notice, and this is something to remember, something important, if you can advertise all over the place, and that does not really mean people are going to come along and promote your product. But the whole purpose of it is, in the way I market this, is to get them to your JV page once, and then they will go into your Facebook retargeting ad campaign, and then you can follow up with different banners about your promotion. So this works really well, guys. Linking your JV pages, to all the relevant places, and you will attract more JVs. Okay, we're week 5. Setting up and configuring your product. It's probably best if your product is all set up before you approach JVs, but especially the membership site. But if the sales page is not complete with the add to cart, it's not the end of the world. So I usually leave this, a week or 10 days before the launch. I will go in and just make sure everything is configured. So I will check, is the price and commission structure correct? Are the add to carts in place and working correctly? Have I tested the entire sales funnel, upsells and downsells? This is some people do this, 10 minutes before the launch or 15 minutes before the launch. I recommend, guys, 2 weeks before the launch, test everything, test the entire funnel, because the week before launch is so busy. You're doing other things. You're talking to JV partners. You're setting up ads. So week 5, test over everything. Test all the membership site settings. That if you've got different levels, that level A have only access to level A products and level B, etc. Check that I'm kind of covering common mistakes here as well. Check that the correct JV page, the correct link is on the JV page. You might have set it up with a template and it mightn't be correct. This is the most important part, to actually give the affiliate their affiliate link. And week 6 is preparing for launch day. We have a lot of guys would tell me, oh, launch week is so stressful. It's difficult. I've been so busy for 24 hours or 48 hours. Luckily, we've done this so many times. I've launched products in twice. I was in the airport, 2 times I was the other end of the island, numerous times I've been on the beach, because 1 week before launch we check everything. We check everything is 110%. We check all the pages for common mistakes, functionality errors. We follow up with all the JV partners personally with any updates confirming they can promote. So if you've got an early bird going live, or if you just added a new email swipe to the JV page, if you created new banners for your JVs to promote, if the sales page preview is available, whatever, you can follow up with all your JV partners one-on-one, whether it be Skype or Facebook or email, and just say, check in with them, ask them, are going to promote them, give them updates, and obviously the most important, remind them about your launch. Continue running Facebook ads and updating your JV page. So I'll give an example of this. I could be launching a product in 3 weeks time, so I would create a Facebook ad on a $5 a day budget, which I would never probably use that amount, and I would say launch happening on the 21st of August, for example. 7 days before that launch, I would change my ad. Hey JVs, we're launching in 7 days. And then 2 days before that we go live, I would change the headline, JVs launching in 2 days. Just similar little small tweaks like that, which realistically only takes 2 minutes to go into Facebook ads, click edit and approve. That's it. Okay, make sure if you're sending, make sure the early bird, the people who signed up to your early bird list, all these people, you should have a follow-up email in place. Welcome, for example, thank you for signing up. We go live on such a date. If you do not follow up with these people, they are going to forget about your launch. So if I was running a pre-launch 2 weeks beforehand, I might mail them at 7 days follow-up series and say 7 days to go, guys, and then 2 days to go. I'd say 48 hours to go. Make sure to mark your calendar. So all these people who joined your list, you're really creating more and more hype and increases to more conversions. And the last, one of my favorites, provide access to some close friends to review your funnel and your membership site. Now, what I've noticed, sometimes a product goes live, and no matter how many times you check it yourself, or if you've got a staff member, you outsource the entire thing, no matter how many times you check it, at times there just be one little small thing wrong. It could be a broken link, something could be linking to the wrong page, it could be a stupid mistake in a headline where you've got a spelling mistake, anything like this. So what I'd like to do, and it's the same as anything else in life, really just get someone to throw a fresh eye on it. Ask them to go in, review the funnel, let them know what they think. And this has always helped me a lot. And okay guys, and that's week 6 is, it's making sure everything is 110% so that come launch day, there is no pressure, everything's in place, nothing is going to break, the access links is working. So it's down to, as I said, we've launched a lot of times and I don't have to be around a computer because it's organized. The only time you need to be around a computer really is if something goes wrong. But if it's set up correctly, nothing's going to go wrong. So Week 7, closing high ticket sales after the launch. There's If everyone looks at the marketplace now, guys, you'll see 5 to 10 new launches every single day. And I can stand back and from a distance, I know that 70% plus, nearly 80% plus, do not have a back end funnel. And they would look at they would look at marketing products. You build a buyer's list to, okay, make a lot of money while you're building your product and selling your product, but also to do affiliate marketing. I would think there's a big piece of the pie missing there, a big piece of the puzzle. It's the high ticket sales is where 50% of annual incomes comes from, other than affiliate marketing and product launches. If you close your high ticket sales correctly, the product launches, you don't even worry about the earnings they generate. You don't worry too much about affiliate marketing. So this is very, very important. You've got a list of, let it be 500 buyers or 1,000 buyers or 5,000 buyers. Even if it's 100 buyers, you can make multiple thousands of dollars from these. If it's 500 buyers, you can make multiple tens of thousands of dollars from these. It's something we've done over and over again, and something basically our students have done, and something Michaela's done. It works. You follow up with your new customers one day after the launch, or you can have a follow-up series in place after they purchase the product. You thank them for joining your site. You thank them, ask them if they need any help. Day 2, you could follow up with another welcome email saying if they need support. You could offer some valuable content, or you could skip day 2, go straight into day 3. Would you like to work with me personally one-on-one? Now, that's a very, very direct way to approach it, but it does work. Basically, would you like me to be your next success story? Would you like what you're looking for is, if you get in, this is what I've always noticed, if you get in 1,000 buyers for a $7 product, you will always find that out of that, you will definitely be able to get 10, if not 20 people who are willing to give you, let's say, $1,000, $2,000, or $5,000 for more advanced and personal one-on-one coaching. So that's how I look at it. If you get in 1,000 sales, you can probably look forward to another 30,000 in back-end commissions. And to me, that's what launches should be about as well. There's building your buyers list, there's selling your other products, they're selling affiliate products, they're selling services, and they're selling high ticket products. So follow up with your new customers.
Hey, Kevin, do you mind?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, do you mind if I just interject here and say, I want everyone to understand this very, very carefully, because launching a product, sometimes you can get 1,000 new buyers, and sometimes you only make a couple hundred sales, and it's all about what do you do afterwards, right? Yeah, you can make with 200 sales or so, you can make yourself $5,000, which is great. But what do you do afterwards? And like Kevin said, you can look at it as, all right, well, my goal should be to convert 10% of those new buyers, because a list of buyers is convert about 10.
Your microphone's gone in and out, buddy. And we're back.
Yeah. If you think about it that way, then all of a sudden your launch becomes so much more powerful, because if say you have 200 new buyers in your list, and your goal is to convert 10% of those people to high ticket, then all of a sudden you have 20 people who are paying you $1,000 or $3,000 or $5,000, and all of a sudden it skyrockets your launch from a $5,000 launch to a $25,000, $50,000 launch. So that's it, Kevin. I just wanted to throw that in there and make sure people really understood that point.
Yeah, it's super, super important. That's one of our launches. It was actually last of October. It's just one example, guys. The launch did 18,000 in sales, but the whole launch, including the back-end funnel, did 48,000 in sales. So basically, the launch did 18,000, the back-end funnel did 20,000 extra. There was more money in the back-end funnel at times, and it's one option that you don't have to have in the very start if you're just starting your business, but definitely keep it in mind, That how can I be improving? How can I be adding more things to my funnel? We always send out a survey to them, and we found this the best way. We ask some very direct questions like, what is your marketing goal? How much are you willing to spend on advertising each month? How much have you to invest in your business? And you're going to get some people with negative replies saying, sorry, I only have $20 every month. I just picked this up. You don't have to worry too much about that. You need to worry about the people that come back and say, I have a business, I'm looking to grow, or I've got a lot of money to invest, I'm hardworking, I'm willing to work one-on-one, I've got time. These are massively potential clients. When we get forms like this, we put them through an application form so we can filter our customers. And we've noticed that we can close 60% plus on the phone call for a multiple, let's say $1,000, $2,000, or $5,000 program, just by using this process. Now, another one is holding a customer-only webinar promoting your high-ticket product after your launch. You've got a lot of buyers just come in. They just purchase your product, they like your content, they want more. So hold a webinar for them. It's definitely going to, it brands yourself a lot more. That's one good way. It builds more trust, and you can sell more products. Retarget all your customers on Facebook to your other services. So as I go back to Facebook again, I'm retargeting my JV partners. I'm retargeting all the people who signed up to the early bird list, and then everyone the day of launch. I've got 50 other affiliates sending me traffic, and remembering that 80% of them are not going to purchase. 80 or 90% are not going to purchase. But I can retarget them obviously for I'll just go back to 3. I can retarget them for the sales page. But after the launch is over, I can retarget all these people who never bought my product to my other products and services. And again, this is something I do not see many people doing in the launch. I'm doing it daily, consistently, for a small budget, which is bringing in sales daily. If you're gonna, it just works. So this really works. Regardless of what niche you're in, you can create a high ticket product. Now, when I started off in list building, before I sold my own product, before I created my own product, I was actually selling high ticket coaching. Let's call it mid ticket coaching. It was a little bit cheaper back then. But I was teaching people how to build a massive email list because I had a lot of success in it. I moved on to product launching, and I teach people how to build, a successful product launch and a successful business around that product and a brand. If you're into, I know a lot of guys who are in the PLR niche, for example, and at the back of their product launch would be a design service. People who bought PLR are looking, they want an easy way to sell their own product. So that's why they buy PLR. If you were to contact these people and saying, you have a PLR product, would you not like your own product, which is not PLR, and we'll help you design it and make it. The list goes on and on and on. If you're selling webinar strategy tips, and you come along and people, this is just a really good example for a high ticket, what I was thinking about today. If you're selling a webinar strategy tips, it's usually people who are selling high ticket programs, which means they are in let's call it just a higher level, and usually willing to spend more money. Now, in that case, you could be willing to work one-on-one with someone to create the perfect webinar script, to show them how to, present webinars, how to record them, how to upload it. All these things have a massive, massive value. SEO is the same, Amazon affiliates is the same, CPA marketing is the same. If you sell a CPA product, you can coach people on CPA, you can do weekly group coaching on CPA marketing. So do not leave the high ticket out of your launch, and just always keep it in mind that you're willing to work with let it be a group of people or a small handful of people, to double, triple, or quadruple your launch profits. I've followed this process, guys, numerous times, and yes, we have made hundreds of thousands of dollars from it. I've also coached many of my students. They've had the same success. We're coaching in product launch in over 2 years, but I'm coaching in other niches like list building the last 5 or 6 years, and they've grown with me to this level of income, which I'm very very proud of. David Orchard, he approached me for coaching maybe 6 months ago, 9 months ago, and he ended up creating a product called 20-minute video. The first day he did, I think he did 4,500 in sales, and he ended up getting JVZoo product of the day. It was a massive launch. He did really well, and all he did was, turn some of his basic skills he had of recording videos, and he turned them into a product. Massive, massive success. He came back 3 months later with another product he went to my marketing event and created another product, and again, a success. Abadal is one of my students for about 4 months now, and he's actually created 2 products already and a very, very successful brand all around YouTube marketing strategies, YouTube marketing SEO, and YouTube free traffic. He's doing really, really good for himself. Michaela here again, another excellent student I was lucky enough to meet a few years ago, and myself and Michaela, we speak a lot on the phone. He's done really well. If you guys are on this webinar, you've seen the quality of the products he produces, and we're having lots of fun. You have Dr. Bo. He's been around maybe 6 months. A little bit more. We launched a product, actually an interview product together. He interviewed me. He was one of my students. He ended up interviewing me, and he ended up selling, I think, around 300 or 400 copies of this 1 hour interview. It went really, really well. From there, he's actually launching 2 products that are going well. You're going to see his face around. If you don't see his face already, you're guaranteed to see his face around a lot more. You got more testimonials here, guys. There's actually, I have a massive list of testimonials of actually people who have helped me. So let me ask you a question. How much is a $20,000 business a month worth to you? And guys, that is a lot of money. It's better than pretty much any job out there, in my opinion. You get the freedom, you get the lifestyle, and you get obviously the money. How serious are you about building your business? It wouldn't be fair, guys, to let you leave this webinar without giving you an opportunity to become one of my successful students. I am going to be taking on more students now. You're watching this webinar, you're sitting in front of the computer wishing you were making that kind of life-changing income, and now you know that you need to launch a product to grow your business. Just like I did, guys. It was, how do I break out of this income barrier? It was launching a product. It was a major part of my success. So I've decided to open my product launching group coaching. And guys, I highly recommend it. Just stick around and just keep an eye on what we have in store for you. I'm going to work with a very limited group of people to help them launch and create their own product, their own business, and their own brand. If you're a complete newbie and you want to avoid years of failure, then this is for you. If you're stuck with your business and you want to learn how to grow it, this is for you. If you want to stop chasing shiny objects and finally see results, then this is for you. If you're tired of failing and want to start generating income online so that you can quit your job, this is definitely for you. Here's what to expect when you join me in the live group coaching. We've got a 7-week group coaching, but I'll explain more about that because it's actually a lifetime group coaching where we're going to go through basically an hour to an hour and a half webinar training covering every single topic, from picking your niche, how to pick the right niche for your business, creating your product, how to outsource the entire product creation, Facebook ads, how to drive traffic to get more customers and to get more affiliates, and JV attraction, everything you need to know about finding affiliate partners, how to approach affiliate partners, what to give affiliate partners, and actually how to get them to promote your launch. Week 5, we're going to go over setting up your sales funnel. Now, setting up the sales funnel is something a lot of people struggle with, but it is actually very easy once it's explained. And it doesn't matter what network you're on, whether it's JVZoo, ClickBank, Warrior Plus, or there's no network at all, we know how to configure your funnel and we're able to help you with everything there. Week 6 is preparing for launch day, just crossing the T's, everything across the board, making sure all your configuration is correct. We go through everything you need to look out for in complete detail. And week 7, we'll show you how to close high ticket sales. We give you basically our form software to serve your subscribers, so you don't have to pay for one of them. We give you my 3-page templates, 3-step templates that I use to coach to close high ticket clients in week 7. So this is very, very good, guys, very powerful. Every Saturday for 7 weeks we start. And we're starting on the 13th of June at 11 a.m. which, guys, this Saturday, it's, what is it, 4 days from today? 3 days from today. Every single Saturday we do a live training webinar, and the total value is $3,500. Guys, it is worth a lot more. Now, typically my coaching is $5,000 to $10,000, and that's pretty much what Michaela paid back in 2012. But I won't charge you anywhere near that to join this group coaching. In fact, I won't even charge you $3,500. Today, guys, if you decide to take action, note that we are going to be closing this program down on Saturday, and there will be no more applications accepted. If you join today, you can get in for $497. There's a massive saving. On top of that, I'm going to give you a full 30-day money back guarantee. If you aren't happy for any reason or no reason at all, you will get a full refund. We'll go through all the bonuses that you're going to get now, guys. You get access to absolutely everything. You get access to me on Skype. We have a conversation, and if you don't like it, we're happy to refund your money. But to make this deal even sweeter, we've added a few bonuses. So bonus 1 is you get lifetime access to the group coaching training area. So when I opened up this group coaching last year, guys, we've done over 23 webinars so far. I've done numerous videos for our students. When they have a specific question, I will actually get in front of the whiteboard, make a video, and I will post it to the entire group. You get access to all our webinars and all our VIP training, instant access to that. You get access to the case studies, absolutely everything. And most important, you get access to our Facebook mastermind group. That is bonus number 1, guys, valued at $247. Bonus number 2 is lifetime access to IM VIP training. Now, like IM VIP training is pretty much every single product I ever created. There's over 18 different products in there, all my plugins, all my case studies, all my video training series. Everything that I've learned over the last 10 years of marketing is inside IM VIP training. We actually, majority of members are paying $27 per month and continuing to pay and pay and pay. So guys, the value here is $297. You get lifetime access. You never have to pay for that. Bonus number 3 is download PLR products. Again, I can recognize a few guys who are a member of this site on the webinar. You're paying $14.95 a month for this site. It's probably one of the best PLR membership sites out there. Over 3,000 products, maybe 3,200 products. You get lifetime access to that, guys. We add new products every single week, so you never have to worry about a PLR site again. So with these 2 bonuses, guys, alone, it actually covers the price of the membership site. Bonus number 4 is a JV mailing to my entire affiliate list of over 2,000 affiliates. I want anyone who joins this program, and I want you to become a success story. I want your launch to be massive. I want more case studies. I want this to be a success for you. So I'm actually willing to mail your launch to all my affiliates. I've spent 5 years building up a list of 2,000 affiliates. I will mail your launch and ask my affiliates to promote your launch. We've done this for students in the past, and it really helps them. And last but not least, second last, bonus number 5, you get a 1-hour plan of action Skype consultant call with me. Now, through this, guys, we create your own business funnel. We create your product idea if you don't already have one. We will talk about anything you want, whether it's Facebook advertising, getting more JV partners, outsourcing your product, creating new product ideas. whatever you want to talk about, we will. What I guarantee from this call is you will leave with all the notes that I make during the call a, a plan of action. You know exactly what you need to do in your business. So it's very important that if you join this, guys, you spend an hour in the call with me, as long as it takes, and we can really get the ball rolling for you. Mikhail has decided to add another bonus webinar, a bonus product, which is available for this webinar only. So this, guys, if you only purchase today from this webinar, this is what you get. You will get the 0 to 10K business. This is a $197 product Mikhail put a massive amount of time and effort into. It's basically daily documented videos that shows how he started from absolutely zero with no list and no product. And he built a $10,000 business in 36 days. And, inside that, it's massive.
Let me just quickly mention. So this product, guys, is something that I started when I started on the journey of launching my first product with Kevin kind of coaching me. I decided that I was going to turn that into a $10,000 per month business. And I decided to document every single step along the way. So when I had no idea what this product was going to be, I started recording my screen and recording my brain dump, and it formed into the launch. I went through all the process that Kevin kind of shows you, and I documented daily videos of my activities. And in 36 days, I ended up with a $10,000 per month business after the launch, and sure enough, it hasn't slowed down since. So all of that has been documented and is inside of the 0 to 10K business website, which is absolutely exciting and really valuable for you guys. So that's it. It's special for only this webinar only. If you join Kevin's group coaching using the link that you see at the bottom there, you can forward me an email, and then I will give you access to that 0 to 10K right away.
Excellent.
So I'm just going to post that in the chat box.
I'll just post that in the chat box, okay. So guys, I'm just going to paste that link in the chat box. Send to all. Let me see if you've just type into the chat box, guys. If you can see the link. Any questions? Definitely just let me know.
Yeah, there's no.
What I want to do, guys, is just do a quick outline of everything that's included here. You get access to the 7 weeks of live group coaching, including the Facebook group, which we'll show you, and that's lifetime access to the Facebook group. You get lifetime access to the members area and the community. It's $247 value. You get lifetime access to the IM VIP training, which is all my products. That's $297. You get lifetime access to download PLO products. Another $297 value. You get all of these things, guys, that people pay monthly over and over and over again, and you can cut them out of your monthly bills online. You never have to pay for these things again. You don't have to join other similar sites. They're yours for free. You get a JV mailing to my entire affiliate list, a massive boost to your launch. 1 hour Skype consulting call with me, $297 value. That's exactly what I charge for my 1 hour of time on Skype. You get that free, and you're getting Michaela's amazing 0 to 10K business. That's an unbelievable course, guys. It's really good. $197. I know it sells daily for that, so it's massive. All this, guys, is a total value of $5,335. Over $5,000 worth of value, and today you're going to get access for $497. It's a complete steal, guys, with all the webinar training, all the bonuses, the one-on-one Skype consulting, access to Mikhail's product. So what I want to do now, guys, is I want to show you inside the members area of our Facebook group. I don't know what's open up here. Okay, we're just going to have a look here, and I just want to kind of show you the activity. What's going on, how active we are. We've ran this program twice in the past, 3 times in total, and we've actually 70 members in here which are consistently helping each other out. You can see this is a question I need to reply to afterwards, but it all is people commenting, and you can see just one here, just very active. Okay, you can see here, I just made a post there on the 6th of June, which was 4 days ago. And we just look at the comments. Sounds fantastic, Kevin. Thank you. This is a big topic. This will be a solid webinar by Kevin, full of great information, and look forward to the replay. Too late for me. Another fantastic, another one amazing, Kevin Faddy. You are one of the best and trusted persons I've ever met and worked with. Really feeling excited about this webinar. We have another one here. Sounds powerful. And excellent. We just more and more comments. This training is exactly what I needed. All the time, guys, we are just improving. I never ever leave a question here more than 12 hours. First thing in the morning, I'm here replying to anyone with questions, and last thing at night. What I'm really proud of regarding this group is I'm not the one answering all the questions all the time. A lot of these marketers are in here. If we just give you a quick look, you'll know some of these. They're really, really successful marketers who are there to help out other members as well. So it's really, really a good community. All of these people are either in the process of launching their products or they already have a successful launch underneath the belt. John Murley, basically, John became a student less than 5 months ago. Less than 4 months ago, and he's already launched 2 products, which the first one did over 15,000 sales and the second one did 12,000 sales, and he's another product coming out on the 23rd of June. So it's just taken full force effect. The coaching has changed his life a lot as well. I just want to show you a few messages here, guys, as well. I'm on Facebook. I'm never hiding. I'm always answering my questions. Here's Sajan, was a student who joined again, I think 3-4 months ago, and he just sent me a message on Tuesday. Hello, Kevin, buddy. Glad to let you know that Video Marketing Excellence got product of the day, JVZoo product of the day, guys, which is it's pretty massive. This product of the day I want to dedicate to you, Mr. Kevin. Hence, without your support and coaching, I would not have reached this far. Thank you very much for your support. Keep up the awesomeness. Now, this is just, guys, I never even asked this person for a testimonial. He followed the training, he followed the process, he launched his product, and it became product of the day. So he's just grateful. We've hundreds and hundreds of testimonials and just really, really good feedback from this. I've actually archived all my messages.
Kevin, can you go back to the slide just to show, because the link didn't show up in the chat box.
Okay.
So just to give people the link.
And the link, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, the link is onlinewellthacademy.com/L/Kevin Fahy. And when you share it in the chat box, Kevin, it might, there you go. Now it shows up in the chat box there, guys. You can click on that link and you join. I'm part of Kevin's group coaching. I'm up inside the members area. I've been working with Kevin since 2012, so I know how he is, how dedicated he is to making you guys a success. So I strongly recommend that you guys join this, because it will literally change your life. It's changed the life of so many people within this group. The community is always active and always participating, which is really, really exciting, because your questions never get left unanswered. All of your questions get answered, and Kevin's coaching and his weekly coaching is so detailed that you don't even have to worry about being lost or not knowing what to do next. So that's my 2 cents, coming from somebody who started at 0 and then after meeting Kevin, now make 5 figures every single month. It's to me, it's a no-brainer. So I highly recommend you guys click on that link and join.
Excellent, I can see the link.
So shall we go into the Q&A, Kevin?
Yeah, definitely, guys.
So go up to the last slide there, and unfortunately I can't see any of the questions because I'm set as a panelist, not an organizer. So you have to go to the questions yourself.
Yeah, got them. Guys, if you've any questions about this group coaching, what's involved, how much I can help you, how do you get started, anything at all, just let me know. I'm sure some of you guys, there's just a few people, everyone's sticking around almost. But anything you have, any questions you have, just let me know. To break it down, we start this Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's 4 p.m. UK time. And during the live webinar, it's just 110% pure content. There is absolutely nothing to pitch. I don't talk about anything else other than the topic of that week. 2 hours after the webinar, I usually have the webinar uploaded and edited so the replay is available. On top of that, after each webinar, you get a PDF outline. I know some people like to go through the PDF outline, they can catch up quicker. You get a homework sheet. Every single week you have an action plan that you need to complete to actually see real success with this program. Homework sheets to keep you in line, PDF outline, and you actually get notes of the webinar as well. In some of the webinars we're giving away spreadsheets, basically formulas and templates that you can use in your business as well. The other thing, we're always accepting feedback from our members. When we started this first, it was one of the first questions we asked, what do people want from this? And people said, we want PDF outlines, we want homework, we want you to answer, if I ask a question on a Tuesday, do I have to wait until Saturday for an answer? The answer is no, of course. You ask a question, you send me a message on Skype, you post it in the Facebook group, you will get an answer within 12 hours or almost instantly. This is probably the same type of service that many of my students have paid $2,000 or $5,000 for. Just instant access and instant support. I think one of the reasons why I wanted to open this group coaching is from actually surveying my subscribers. I found I kind of figured that a lot of people didn't have $5,000 to invest in a one-on-one coach. But I really did want to help as many people as possible. So I actually decided, okay, if I can offer this for a much, much lower price and I can still help a lot of people. So I'm happy that it's worked out that way, guys. $497. If you look at all this shiny objects that people have purchased over the years, I'm sure that's a small figure. If you compare it to the price of a one-on-one mentor, it's a very, very small figure. So it's a really, really good opportunity, guys. I'm not seeing any questions come in, but is there anything you want to mention, Mikhail?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you start on Saturday, so you guys have to take action today. And one of the things that you need to keep in mind is, money always replenishes, right? Money comes and goes every single week. You get a new check from your job, or if you don't have a job, then the government sends you a check. Money always replenishes, but what about your time, right? What about your time? Your time never replenishes, and if you guys don't take action, both in terms of joining Kevin's next group coaching, as well as taking action to putting together your own product launch and getting it out there, then your likelihood of success is pretty much cut down to zero, because if you don't take action, theory and knowledge without implementation is nothing. I think we all know that. I think you guys can agree to that as well. So make sure you go to onlinewealthacademy.com/L for link, L, and then /Kevin Fahy. Purchase, join Kevin starting this Saturday. It's going to be incredible. It's going to change your life. Join the members group. You can ask us questions. I'm in there all the time as well, answering questions. So really exciting to have you guys on board, and I'm looking forward to it.
It's an awesome session. I really enjoy them, guys, every Saturday. There's so many people helping each other out, and more you would create. If you're looking for an instant connection to other marketers, affiliate partners, support, whatever, this is one way to get them. Join a community of serious marketers that have already invested in their business.
Absolutely. Good. Are there any questions, Kevin?
No, there's no questions coming in at the moment, none that I can see. No.
Sounds good. Okay, well, look, I'm very happy. everybody showed up for this webinar. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I hope you guys had fun and you guys learned a lot about what it takes to launch a product, what it takes to create a back-end offer. It can be done very quickly. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys inside of the group coaching starting this Saturday. I'm sure Kevin's looking forward to teaching you guys how to launch your own product. So with that said, Kevin, thank you very much for being a guest and being on this call. And yeah, we'll chat soon.
Excellent. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone, for showing up.
All right.
Look forward to seeing you. Cheers.